Hello everyone, this is Dr. Suganya working as an associate professor in Department of Computer Science at Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. So this is a lecture video in a subject Computer Network and Data Communications, which is mainly for the students of 2nd BSc Computer Science. So this video is on the topic transmission impairments under the subject computer networks. So let us now go inside the video. We'll see about the introduction of the transmission impairments. So the transmission impairments, which is mainly refers to us as the degradation or it is the distortion of signals during the transmission over a communication channel. So we have common types of transmission impairments, which includes the attenuation, distortion, inference, interference, interrupts, etc. So let us see about the attenuation. So attenuation is a signal weakening or it is a loss of strength over the distance. So the main cause of attenuation is the resistance in cable. So when we have a resistance in cables, automatically the attenuation will be held. So signal absorptions by the medium, so whatever may be the communication medium, when the signal has been absorbed or absorpted or abrupted, so the attenuation causes. So when the attenuation is caused, what will be the impact means it reduces automatically the signal quality and it also increases the error rates of the data transmissions. So nextly we see about the distortion. So distortion means it is a changes in the signal shape or a form. So we have so many like a form or shape of a signal. So when we have a chance of or changing the shape of a signal or a form, so it is called as a distortion. This change in signal affects the original characteristics of the signals. So let us now see about the types of signals, like it is a amplitude distortion, phase distortion or impact. So we have different types of distortions. So changes in a signal amplitude means it is an amplitude distortion. Changes or shift in a signal phase means it is a phase distortion, or changes when it is caused by the misinterpretation of data means it is an impact. So now we see about the noise. So noise means it is an unwanted signals or interrupts or disturbance or interference that interfere with the transmission of the desired signal. So we call this kinds of all unwanted signals is called as noise. We have different types of noise also when we speak about this. So thermal noise, crosstalk, impulse noise, etc. So what is thermal noise? So it is a noise which is generated by the random motion of the electrons. So when motion of the electrons or the movement of electron has been generated randomly, so it is called as a thermal noise. So we all are aware about or experience many crosstalks while we talk, mainly in the dot phones, that is DOT landlines. So it means like it is an interference from the adjacent cable. So when amplitude of the adjacent cable is very strong or strength, so we experience the crosstalks. Next we see about the impulse noise, that is it is a sudden spikes or the bursts of energy. So mainly what will be the impact of the impulse noise means it degrades the signal quality and it increases the bit errors. So next is the interference. So it is also called as an interrupt. So it was an unwanted signals from the other resources which mainly overlaps the original signal. So interference means it is an unwanted signals, mainly it overlaps the other or original signals actually. So variability in the packet arrival, that is in times due to the network congestions or the other factors is the cause main for the interference. So main cause for the interference is the network congestion, routing changes and variable delays. So what will be the impact when an interference occur means that it actually affects the real-time applications like voice over internet protocol, that is VoIP and streaming. Next we see about the jitter. So jitter, it is a variations in signal timing or the synchronizations, mainly when the synchronization do not synchronize with the actual signal, so we call it as a jitter, that is it is a variations. Next is the echo. We are very much aware about the echo, where it is a reflected signals. Those reflected signals are mainly caused or due to the delayed signals or duplicate occurs. So crosstalk, which we have already discussed in the previous slides, that is an interference between the adjacent channels or the circuits. Next is the phase shift, which is a changes in the single phase or a timing which affects the synchronizations. Next is the amplitude shift, which changes in signal amplitude or strength which affects the signal quality. We see about the frequency offset, so where it is the deviations in signal frequency which affects the signal synchronizations. So these impairments can be caused by the various factors like channel limitations, noise resources, interference from the other signals, hardware or softwares, on the environmental factors like temperatures or humidities. So these are the few examples of case studies which we can give for the students under the topic the channel impairments, like impact of attenuation, effects of noise on wireless networks, and how jitter actually affects the voice over protocol. These are some of the types of transmission impairments like amplitude, phase, frequency, delay, and these impairments can be affect various forms of transmissions, which includes the copper cables mainly used in the telephone lines, and fiber optic cables, wireless communications which is mainly used in the radio, microwave, satellites, etc., and the digital communications where now we are mainly using in the internet and data networks. Thank you.